Hello and good morning, all you wonderful people out there. Welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. Old Chopper's here. Good little boy. Yep. Now we're back here at the Red Rocket. When I started this, I went to Diamond City and got rid of a bunch of stuff. A bunch of explosives that I don't use. And kills. Now I'm down to 215 of 420 to hit 420. So today we're going to start out Operation Go to Ticonderoga Safe House. Horses have been spotted in the field, which means trouble. Desdemona asked me to check on Ticonderoga Safe House, which has gone dark. Hopefully the Institute hasn't found them. Eliminate the courser. Beat up the courser. Get password for Code Defender. All aboard. Dunmore Homestead. Concierge. Ah. Oh, can't do that one yet. Not till I do all aboard. Of course, that's the other side of the map. To radio. Best of 3. What is that? Oh, multi-distress symbol. Chocolate Labrador. I want to see what this is. Investigate the distress signal coordinates. Best of 3. Oh. Somerville Place. I don't know. Up. I don't know what we're looking for here. Detected. What am I looking for? See nothing over there. Close. What is this? Somebody laying here. Search the gutter for evidence of what happened.
Gotta be something of value on him.
Oh, yeah. Gutter holotape. What in the world? Ooh, look at that. listen to that here in a second. Till I get high. Up. Rash that is the side of a mountain here. Ooh, it's got 6 legs. Alright, where's that Deathclaw? I saw him. Okay. Instructions for crane. Crane against my protestations. Sarge wanted me to give you a copy of the newest backdoor for the Pit Boys. Instead of going through the current OS, it accesses a lower level of code within the device. Once it does that, something quite interesting happens. I'm wasting my time. All you need to do is pull the plug from the back of the Pit Boy, carefully this time, then simply insert it into any Pit Boy. Provided the plug is removed, and the backdoor program should do the trick automatically. Once inside, you can pull data from any Pit Boy you find. Coordinates, logs, you name it. Sarge is hoping that if you find any vault dwellers in the field, we'll be able to locate war vaults through their Pit Boys. You know what that means. All hell. Knowing you'll probably end up leading the vault dwellers to us, rather than the other way around. I hope Sarge knows what he's doing. Keep an eye on that Deathclaw. Wherever I went. Download Pit Boy data. Printed. Corrupted data. Guess that's it right there. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I hope they gave you all a chance to read that before I mess it up. Holy crap. Where to start? I'm just glad I have this thing to write it all down. We've been locked down in this vault for weeks now. I've been bored as hell, And the games on these things get old fast. It was fun putting notes saying "kick me" on Caroni's back for a while, but next thing you know, Brass says there's a paper shortage. Dang. Also, it's not exactly easy playing a prank on someone who spends all their time in their room. Me and the boys were trying to reprogram the Assaultron to give him a wedgie. Oh man. But yeah, less said about that, the better. It was then that I remembered Lazansky telling me that he programmed our Pip Boys for Sarge, so we could better track our guys on glowing sea missions. Well, the joke's on you, Lazansky. I found a way better use for your stupid program. I got a few of the squad together and managed to break into the kitchen to take the week-old Marlark soup that had been smelling out the canteen for days. Ugh, nasty. Then we hoisted it by ropes over the atrium. After that, all we had to do was watch Caroni walk down the hallway to get his dinner after everyone else had gone to bed. God, I can't even describe my anticipation watching the little Caroni blip move along my Pip Boy screen. By the time the blip appeared in the atrium, I lifted my head and there he was, completely unaware that he was going to smell like a dead Marlark in the sun. Ugh. I told Jones to pull. Next thing you know, the goop came falling on his head. Oh man. His face was an effing picture. I swear he was about to cry. Haven't seen him since. And to think Sarge wanted to use these things to track us for the mission tomorrow. Okay. Let's go back up here. You know, sneaky. Stay away from that Deathclaw or a Rent Loop. There it is. With all his.
I'm gonna rip your limbs off.
Here he comes. Get him, Kate. Better get him.
He's gotta do this more often.
Yeah. Sure. Alright, let's look at our map. Okay. Let's go. Ugh. I think I can. Come on. I'll do it.
You wanna take some Deathclaws down? I'm game.
Oh yeah? Okay. There's a church. underground. What's down there? We got bugs. That glowing bug. Let's go over here. Hard to hit.
Whoa, whoa.
Ooh, I got him.
You hear that? Oh no, you don't.
Bye.
Or with ya.
Any more? There's a church.
Hey, genius, you're taking rides.
We
Let's
are.
move out. Barrel ghoul. Yeah, rads. Right on the edge of the glow you see. Hope March Pentecostal Church. Well, there's a lot of them. Time to have some fun. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Can they come outside?
Now you're okay. That was some bullshit.
Oh. It was. Where's he at? Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Ooh-wee. Office duties. Miss Hart says I won't be here for tonight's service. I've hidden the key to the safe underneath the pew behind you. If you happen to need access to it, for whatever reason. Thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Hold on one sec. Thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Keep the key with you, and I'll get it from you next Wednesday. Thanks again, Miss Klein. Oh. Alright, double trade, double charge. Great duct tape. Saw a legendary down here somewhere. Berry. Pencil. Nice. Plastic spoon. Big plastic soap. Assassins does 50% more damage against humans. New legendary down here.
You're gonna drag that junk
I
around.
am. See what else is in here first. There's a bus. Nice. A tuxedo. Okay. Awesome. All right. Download Pip-Boy data. I better use this thing for something. Maybe a confessional of sorts. Will make me feel better about what I did. Here goes. Caroni. He never exactly was the ideal mercenary, but we worked well as a team. He was good at all the technical stuff, hacking terminals, getting through automated doors, disabling turrets, and me while I finished the job. It all changed, though, when we signed up for the gunners. They were paying for more than we could make on our own, so it seemed like a no-brainer at the time. Little did I know what would happen when Caroni was forced to work with people other than myself. When I was assigned to my squad, it was like I had known them for years. Hello? Oh, wait, sorry. We worked well together, and the guys respected me for my marksmanship. But Caroni, I'm not sure how to say that, was a different story. He was always an acquired taste, and his shyness frustrated Sarge. It was a mistake to shove a laser rifle into his hands when I knew that his best skills lay elsewhere. I thought when we took the vault things would change. That he'd come out of his shell instead the opposite happened. It's these damn pit boys. He's obsessed with them. He spends all his time in his room playing with these games. I've tried to snap him out of it, tell him that Sarge is going to boot him out of the gunners, or worse, but he always rebuffs me. It's funny, I still beat him in these games, despite him playing them longer than I ever have. If I hear best of 3 one more time, I might snap. Maybe one day he'll shape up, but I can't wait that long. I've got to do something quickly. I owe him for saving my life. This vault is filled with chems. It's not like they're going to miss a few shots of Psycho. Hey. It says a key under a pew. Key under a pew. I see a key. I'm not seeing the key. It says key behind the pew behind you. Key underneath the pew behind you. Okay. I'm not seeing no key. See that guy. Got a pit boy on his side. Alright. What the heck? Oh, look, key. Okay.
Let me know if you want help with that.
Already got it.
Lost.
Okay. So now it's sending me deeper into the glowing sea. Well, that figures. I don't want to get too much rads as it is. Right away. As I say, I'm getting too much rads. I got to go back up here. Get some power armor, I guess. Too many reds. Tell you what, boy. I don't wish allergies on nobody. Which one do I have here? There we go. Transfer. Picture. Okay, let's get rid of our rads. Alright. They're all healed up. That's loaded. That loaded. Okay. Alright. Let's go back over here. Okay. Shinies. Played. Relay station. Okay. In the entire ODB 21. What's up, guy? Tapping the boathouse is under attack.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
I'm making a mission report here in case anybody comes across my body. If you're unable to identify me, I am Lieutenant Lazansky, tech specialist on Salvage Team 20. We managed to locate the wreckage, is likely intact and survive the crash. That said, we underestimated the hostiles we would likely encounter on our mission, and as a result, 2/3 of the platoon is dead or MIA. It's likely I would have been right there with them if it wasn't for Caroni. I wasn't sure why the sergeant had picked the private to accompany us on the mission, but for a moment I was glad he did. My good feeling was short-lived, however. Despite saving us, Caroni, whatever, wouldn't respond to orders. The only time he made so much as a peep was when one of our fire team killed a hostile. Every time that happened, Caroni would look anxiously for another mutation to put down. We tried to tell him that every hostile he killed risked us being swarmed once more. He wouldn't listen. It was as if he was determined to get the most kills out of all of us. Did he think this was some kind of game? We didn't hold our position for long. Even Caroni didn't fancy his chances with 2 Deathclaws that flanked us. For once, we agreed on something. We ran to a nearby cave, and it appeared that the beast had just lost our scent. It was there we found some kind of pre-war weapon. Now, I had disassembled and reassembled a plasma rifle before, but this was like nothing I had ever seen. We had to get us back to base. First, we had to get some rest. When I woke up, I discovered that not only were all our mid-tats gone, but Caroni was hunched over the weapon on a boulder. Its constituent parts scattered across the rock face. At the time, even with death almost a certainty, I still couldn't let this promotion opportunity go. I tackled Caroni. He fought back. Once the fray started, the rest of the team jumped in, all of us fighting over the weapon. The noise attracted what was left of the glowing sea's population to our position, and soon we were running for our lives once more. To say we weren't so lucky this time was an understatement. I watched the rest of us being torn apart. The weapon, it worked. Already fired it mindlessly into the storm. Its effectiveness is clear, but it wasn't enough. The last I saw of him, he was him running into the sea. The ribbons of electricity from the weapon slowly growing tinier and tinier in the fog. I got away again. Wasn't me dead anyway. I'm going to try and use a transmitter to radio for help, but it's only a matter of time now. Hell? What in the world? Mystery blowfly. Jeez. What the world is going on here, bro? That was a power armor. Came out of him. Huh. dude exploded. And the butterflies came out of him. Mayday. Ooh. What are we gonna find? Oh, 9? Uh-oh. Guess we're going on the plane, huh? Uh-oh, we got more bugs.
You're so gonna...
Nasty bugs.
I'm not planning on donating any blood to these bastards today.
see much. Flight data recorder.
Drag that junk around.
Final transmission. Will you get out of my way? Making a quick run through here, see what I can find. Not much left. $90, $92, $93, $95. So close. 99. Oh, right here. Vault 95 gunner. Oh, mission accomplished. The aircraft is in pieces, but those pieces are intact. We were able to check inventory, see if we can carry some of this equipment back to Vault 95 until we saw a blue light in the fog. As it grew closer, we raised our weapons. I could hardly believe my eyes. It was that good-for-nothing Caroni. It didn't take long to guess why this coward survived. He had something hoisted over his shoulder, glowing brightly. Ever was going to give away our position. I told him to put it down. He didn't. I told him it was an order. He didn't respond. We drew our weapons again, and I ordered once more. He stood there, and I told my men to approach. As they surrounded him, some kind of lightning bolt shot from that thing, fell into ash. What? We covered the area of bullets, but when the smoke cleared, the son of a bee was gone. He couldn't go one circuit without tripping over his shoelaces. By now he could disappear in a flash. We departed into the fuselage for cover. As he came at us again, he didn't even take cover as he pursued us. I took out 2 more of our men. I was as sure as dead, so I leapt at him and hit him squarely on the jaw. He fell onto the floor of the cabin. What was left of us joined me in holding him down. We hated the fact that we needed him alive, but Command needed to know what happened out here. Otherwise, I would have shot the beast dude myself. Basher may have put up a good fight, but people like that, even with every advantage, they always lose.
What?
Where you at, buddy? All kinds of stuff going on here.